These are the Meze 105 Airs, and I give them a 4 out of 5 stars. Bottom line up front, if you're looking for a headphone that can be used for everyday carry, for travel, and they're good for all day use cases, I would say go forth, make your purchase, and be happy because you're going to be happy that you didn't spend over $1,000 for headphones that give you a lot of clarity. But if you're a bass head, if you're looking up for a lot more bass, then these may not be for you. So Meze 105 Airs for an everyday carry for a headphone. If you're looking to upgrade from maybe a starter set that you got from another brand and you're looking for something that has more spatial audio, it kind of like feels more spacious on a soundstage, these are for you. Meze sent these out for a review. They're not paying me. Matter of fact, they didn't even know I filmed this at this time. They're going to see this the same time with everyone else. I have a very long experience when it comes to Meze. Okay, so I own their earbuds. I've owned 2 pairs of their 99 Nors. I'm very versed in wearing these. And so originally I got the 99 Nors drop edition. I got these from drop.com. Mine are well worn. Look at the cups. Okay, it's time for me to replace these cups. Walnut finish, very good sound stage on these. But there's just something I'm missing out of these. These things cost me $200 when I picked them up. These are closed back, and a lot of times I feel like I'm not getting the sound stage that I want out of these. And quite frankly, I can't hear what's going on around me when I have these on. These have served me well for 3+ years, but it is definitely time for an upgrade. And that is what the 105 Airs bring you. Now, the big brother, the 109s, cost significantly more, but you may not need to spend that additional money to get yourself a headphone that seems to be really, really making it happen. So the frequency response is 5 hertz to 30 kilohertz. What does that mean? That means for the most part, you're going to be able to drive these headphones with whatever you have lying around. I primarily use an iPod Touch to drive these. I have no issues whatsoever. If you want to use additional equipment, you can. I oftentimes will drive these with the 3.5mm jack of my laptop. I would drive these with a cell phone. I have no issues using any device to drive these. I've used these on an airplane, and although they are open back, they give the feeling of almost being a closed back just because of the build of these. These are definitely made out of a metal. They give you it's a faux leather for the headband, but you do get velour for the ear cups, and it definitely feels like a significant upgrade. It only comes in one finish, which is like this grayish black looking color. It does have like that Meze audio styling. You can kind of tell what they look like when they're on, when you have them in your hands. And these are definitely made for all day comfort. I can wear these for hours upon hours upon hours. I don't get ear fatigue. I don't get head fatigue, which is fantastic because I want to be able to just jam out to talk radio, music, or whatever and have no issues when it comes to any of that stuff. Let's get my cons out the way. Biggest con for me is I'm kind of a bass head for some songs, some music. And when it comes to the low frequencies, the low bass, it doesn't push that forward very, very much. It definitely is mid bass forward. So that's great for like rock music, classical music. If you're going to be really big into a whole lot of hip hop and you want the bass to punch through much more than the treble, these are not for you. But if you like a good healthy mixture of mid bass and treble, these work really, really well. I spend most of my days listening to talk radio, and it destroys that very easily to the point where I can hold an entire conversation with these headphones on, still listen to what I have going on in the ear cup, and I don't have to take them off. Now, I have a lot of options when it comes to everyday carry and travel headphones, and these have replaced my old, very old Bose Quiet Comfort QC35s, which I like a lot, but I definitely get fatigued wearing these for a significant amount of time. And they also have replaced my Bose 700 for travel purposes. Both of these are active noise cancellation headphones, but they don't give me the clarity. They don't give me what I get out of the Meze. First off, the Meze doesn't have a battery. Okay, you plug these bad boys up. As long as your device has power, these are going to be able to be driven and are going to be able to rock and roll and just continue going on with that. Also, there's something about having a wire sticking out of your device that says something to people around you that you're actively listening to something. Sometimes with headphones, I may walk up to somebody and still ask he or she like, hey, how do I get to Starbucks or how do I get there? But these present a little bit more of leave me the hell alone. But you can also still hear the flight attendant on a flight if you're trying to order yourself a drink. They work for both of those very, very easily. 4 out of 5 stars does come because these are $399. When it comes to an upgrade, $199 to $399 is worth it because I am in the world of wanting a quality headphone for me. But just in a vacuum, the price can seem like it's up there. But compared to some of its big brother, compared to some of its competitors, these are significantly cheaper, but they're still 400 bucks. Okay, you have to be really looking to spend that type of money to get something like this. But they being Meze has made these versatile because they have made these adaptable to their boom mic system, which is compatible with these. They're also compatible with the 99 Nors. But these legit turn these into a gaming headset or to a work headset. So you don't feel like you're trapped spending that money and only being able to use these when you get off work or if you're not gaming. It can do both. The thing I like about these most is not only the sound stage and how they feel, but also the carrying case. It is high quality, good build on it, very simple packaging when you get this out the box. But this is one of those cases that you definitely want to hold on to, and it's going to protect your headphones really well. And it comes with this padded case as well, which will hold the actual 3.5 millimeter jack. And they give you an adapter for 6.3 millimeter. So you can convert this and use this with your larger systems or your amplifiers or whatever might need that. I like the fact that that's included as well. One thing I wish they did include is I wish they kind of gave you the USB dongle that is available on their website. I have the USB dongle that I use with the Meze earbuds that I have. And these things are great because most phones nowadays don't have a 3.5 millimeter jack anymore. And if you want to jam out to your one device and not have to bring something additional with you, that's going to cost you an additional money. Not that big of a deal, but it's still something that I quite enjoy. The thing about these also is that these things feel like you have made a purchase that's going to be for life. There's not a lot about these that I can say that absolutely you don't want to get them. These are dynamic drivers, and I've never owned planars. I've never owned any other types, but I will say these are my second set of open back headphones, and these are my favorite. I have another pair there by Bear Dynamic. We're not even going to talk about the specific model. Just say that I thought I was going to like those for traveling. Those have been relegated to editing only. I edit YouTube videos with those. I can edit YouTube videos with these, listen to music, listen to talk radio, and travel with them. The most prohibitive thing about these is going to be the fact that they don't really fold up. But once you get into this realm of headphone, you're not folding them up, okay? You're not going to be taking them like you're going to take a pair of headphones like this and folding them up and throwing them in a case. That's not the purpose of buying a headphone like this. So one thing, some of my like go-to test whenever I'm rocking these out is Blue Laces 2 by Nipsey Hussle. If I am able to put together like my little playlist of favorite stuff, then I know it's still for me. The thing I like about these really a ton is the sound stage when it comes to different songs, that you can hear notes, you can hear things that you definitely don't hear, especially when wearing regular earbuds or wearing other traditional headphones. I can't like describe, it's hard to describe like how it pushes the mid bass forward much more than the lows, but you can definitely tell. The treble part is something else as well that it pushes forward very, very easily. And you still get the bleed of open back headphones. I don't know if you can hear them. You might not be able to because of the actual noise cancellation of my overhead mic right here, but I love these things. And I've had the opportunity to test these for 2 months. They travel well, they look good, and I don't have a lot of complaints about them. I just wanted to pump out a quick video to tell you my thoughts on these. I am not an audiophile. I normally don't review a lot of headphones on this channel. I have done 3 pairs in the past, and I can say right now, that these have been relegated to cutting grass, my Bose QC35s. And these have been relegated to just basically any task where I don't care about them getting roughed up a little bit more. So if I'm going to the cheerleading gym, watching my daughters, if I'm gonna be going to jujitsu, watching my son, I might wear these just to not have to worry about the wire. But if I get an opportunity to wire up something and drive these headphones, I'm doing it all day long. S for smash down below, or P for pass. Let me know what you think about these. Would you rock these for everyday carry? I think you could. A coffee shop, easily doable, all the way to the aircraft as well. I'm about to take these on a trip. I got 3 trips coming up. Blade Show Atlanta, a couple of work trips. So I can give you even more details about them in the future. First time stopping by, hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you a part of the battalion. If this is not your first time stopping by, well, thank you once again for watching me run my grape. I'm about to jam out. For everyone else, we'll speak soon.